afternoon, everybody. I hope you're still awake.
Yeah.
If not, I'm awake. Very sorry. Welcome to this workshop around motivation. I can promise you, if you pay attention during the next 40 to 50 minutes, it can make a huge difference in your future careers. Okay, you're all probably thinking now I'm saying blah blah blah, but I will show you how. Well, in this presentation, we'll introduce to you the two-factor theory of hard work. This theory will allow you to know yourself better and to know your really truly motivators. On top of that, it will also allow you to motivate your team members. In the second part of this workshop, Florence will talk about the disc analysis. With the disc analysis, you will get to know your own self much better. And this is crucial as an effective leader to first get to know yourself. Well, before I start, I will first introduce myself really short. My name is Maxime De Scheemaeker. I'm a student from Ghent University, Belgium. What you should remember about me, or I hope you remember about me, is my positive attitude. For me, the glass is always half full, and I strongly believe if you think positive, act positive, positive things will happen. But don't worry, I will not give any preach about positive attitudes, but I hope you remember this. Furthermore, I'm from Belgium. For the Chinese people, it's delicious.
Yes,
Delicious. Sorry, my accent. I'm 21 years old, and sports. And now I'm half year on the exchange program for more adventure in Taiwan, what I really enjoy. Sports, I just love them. I'm a ski teacher, and I also enjoy surfing. I really think that sports and motivation goes hand in hand. I really hope if you take at a coach, he can really motivate you. He can really push you behind your limits. I really hope you have such an example. So now, let's get a little bit serious and start the presentation. Can I continue?
Everyone who is, because the students are working focus, sometimes they are more people than they're supposed to be.
We can make room.
Yes, please. If you are a facilitator or something, just please sit on the side of the room.
Okay. Well, we will have some more people.
I'm sorry.
Be careful. Come, enjoy. We will have some seats. Yes.
24 years old.
Maybe can take a chair. Can you just have a
Guys, please sit down. More spaces. Can I have everybody's attention again? Please take a chair and sit down. Some of you lucky or okay. Famous, man. That's crazy. No, some of you missed my self-introduction. I'll do it again because otherwise everybody become crazy who is already here. Just, my name is Maxime De Scheemaeker. I'm from Belgium. If you have some more questions, come after the presentation and I can tell you all my life. Okay, now everybody is just in time for the serious part. One of the most important key characteristics of an effective leader is people skills. Okay. People skills, you can divide into 3 different categories. You have the motivational skills. Chili. Okay. This is the ability to influence and inspire your team. Then the second one is execution skills.
Very hard. 执行力.
The ability to take a plan through to successful conclusion. And at least we have also the development skills.
Work harder. 发展力.
发展力. This is the ability to build a highly effective team. Okay, in this presentation, we'll talk about the most important skill. You can guess? It's really hard. Motivational skills. Motivation. Well, it's a really big word if you ask me. How can we define motivation? Motivation is the driving force that pushes people to perform. Now I have a question for all of you. Who participates in a sports team? Please raise your hands. Okay. Come on, more people. No? Who is a team captain in a sports team? Are there some team captains? Okay, alright then. Perfect. So, how do you motivate your team members?
Okay, you can say it myself.
Yes.
And the way I speak to them. So I'm sending a message once in a while on Facebook, but also personally when I speak to them. And I try to speak positive.
Okay, thanks. Someone else who thinks that is coach. How does the coach motivate you?
Never give up.
What?
Never give up.
Never give up. Really good. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of ways to motivate your people, but we will watch a theory to find the truly motivators to motivate your team. Sorry. This theory calls the two-factor theory of Herzberg's. Now, let me repeat this. Now, it's a really simple figure. It's just a launch pad or a platform and a rocket. And if you remember this figure at the end of the presentation, it can really be useful in your future life and future careers. So first we will talk about the first part of the figure, the launch pad. Well, the launch pad exists out of hygiene factors. What are hygiene factors? You can all read. It's like status, personal life, salary. Those are all hygiene factors. And you need to make sure that those factors are for the workers acceptable or good. If those are acceptable or good, then the worker will become not dissatisfied. So this is a desirable outcome you need to have. If the platform is damaged, then your worker will become dissatisfied. That is something you don't want to have. But an important remark here is, it doesn't mean that if your worker is not dissatisfied, that he already is satisfied. So it's really important. The first part is not dissatisfied worker. And the second part, the rockets. I already talked a lot about rockets. Here we can motivate our employee for real. Here we can really satisfy them. And how do we do that? You see all those factors here? Well, you need to make sure that some of these are presents, that some of these are experienced by your worker. If not, then the worker will become simply not satisfied, and that means like he will just do his job, but nothing more. That's it. Okay, I hope you all understand this. Is this too difficult or not? Okay, perfect. Well, as an effective leader, it's really important to implement this. And now we will watch a two-stage process to implement this in our life. So now it's like the fun part, to have something for your life. Well, step 1. Eliminate job dissatisfaction. It's really easy. You watch a platform, you need to fix this. Like if the company policies are not really good, then you make sure that these are better. You make sure that your salary is competitive enough. You make sure that there's a good work-life balance. If this is all okay, it's still no relaxing time. Because I already said it, it's only the first step. It's only the step to not dissatisfy your worker. So now, the step 2 of the two-stage process. Create conditions for job satisfaction. How can you do that? Your job is, watch closely, your job is to launch your rockets. I really like this one. Okay, this is your job to launch your rockets. It's really easy to do this. Just make sure like, that there is space for personal growth, that there are opportunities for internal promotions, that you give your workers responsibility, that you recognize the contributions. Okay, we all have this. Now I have a question again for all of you. Which of these motivators are most important for you? Okay, no, not like this. Don't. Okay. So I have a question for you. What's your name?
Jasper.
Jasper, perfect. Which one are you most motivated by?
Maybe relationship, including that.
Okay. Someone else? Please.
I think achievement.
Achievement. Okay. What's your name? Okay.
Achievement?
Which one do you think?
First one, I think. Also.
First one, achievement. Oof.
Yeah.
What is achievement? Charlie?
For me, it's achievement, but also personal growth is really important.
Okay. What's your name? Nohan.
Achievement and recognition.
Okay. Get on. Personal growth. Okay, really interesting. As you can see, not everybody thinks the same. Well, how does that come? In the next part of our workshop, Florence will, at the end of the disc analyze, explain to you how that it comes that not everybody takes the same motivator. But before we do that, I want to talk about one more thing. Money. Money. Now, I see already some people like with their eyes. Money. Now, I think for some people, money is a real motivator. Who is like that? Who thinks that money is a real motivator? Please raise your hands. Grégoire, oh, okay, you. Okay, so you think money is a real motivator? Well, there are more people. It's a joke or?
No, something like money.
And many people also argue that money is a real motivator. But I need to disappoint you, because a lot of research and surveys showed something else. Money is of course important, but there are more real, stronger motivators. And let's all think together. We are all young and dynamic people. Like, we are all from all over the world. Like, how old are you? Ooh, okay, not that young. How old are you? How old are you?
20.
22. Okay. How old are you? 20. So you can see we're almost all between 20 and 25, or maybe younger or a little bit older. And we have one, guys, it's really important step now. We have one truly motivator in common. Personal growth. For us young dynamic people, it's really, really important to grow, to become better. Like you see, we're all like seeds. Yeah, become centimeters. Okay, to conclude the subject, money is certainly important. I admit it, but behind this, there are more truly motivators than money. And like as Herzberg say, like personal growth, responsibility, achievements. These are the real motivators. And now I would like Florence to come on stage and say a little bit more.
So, I'm Florence, and before I start my part, could you please give Maxime again a big applause? I guess that you have learned a lot of things from Maxime. So, for my part, before I start, I would like to introduce myself. Okay, my Chinese name is Lo, and you can call me Florence. Flo Hong is fine also. And I'm a local student, and I'm a MBA major student. And I spent near 5 years in National Sanyang University. For 4 years, I spent my time in business administration as my major, and later, in the year of 2013, I started my human resource management as my graduate program. And to tell you one thing, that I realized that the importance of being a leader. That is when I was a senior high school student. At that time, I joined the club of table tennis, as you can see. And I was the vice captain of the team. And at the time, I started to realize that being an effective leader is really important. And in the year of 2009, after joining National Sanyang University, I have been the vice president of the finance camp that helps for senior high school students all over Taiwan. And at the time, again, I realized the importance of leadership. But during that time, during those experiences, I keep asking myself, do I really get all the key factors that to be an effective leader? Well, I think no. And that's the reason that I went to internship in Adecco. I don't know how many of you have know this company. If you know this company, can you raise your hand and let me know? Okay. Can you tell me where this company is?
Just ask me if I already have the name. Yeah, I already have the name. I can't tell you what it's about.
Okay, let's have a brief introduction about this company. This company is for a global headhunting company, and I went there for intern. And at that time, I met my boss, Vanessa Chen, and she taught me a lot of how to be an effective leader, especially one skill that's really important in my life, that is motivation. So, after my introduction, I would like to introduce again about, do you remember Maxime's rockets? Do you remember that? In case that there are some Taiwanese student, right, local student, right? In case that you might fall behind after Maxime's introduction, please, international student, please spare me for 1 to 2 minutes for Chinese introduction. Okay, 所以这个是激励理论，双因子理论。那他在说，刚刚 Maxime 有说，那双因子理论可以分成保健因子这边跟上面的激励因子。那你要先满足所有的保健因子，像是你要满足员工的薪水，还有他们的工作环境这个部分，让他们感到满足之后，那他们只会变成没有不满意。那你要怎么样去真正的激励这些员工呢？就是呢，你需要有你的激励因子，这样子的话，你才有办法让他们真正的对工作本身感到满足。Okay, so let's keep moving on. Okay, so what about the objective of our workshop? I would like you to understand for different personality types using the DISC or DISC analysis. How many of you have listened to this analysis? How many of you? Oh, seems like so many. Thank you. And the second is, I want you to know how to use the right way to motivate others. And that's really important. So, let's moving on. I would like to introduce the DISC analysis. Don't be afraid of this analysis. Compared to Maxime's two-factor theory, this is much more easier. And because this is behavior science, and it's the guideline that helps you to understand how we act and how we communicate with each other. So we may have a check of this pie chart, and for these two directions, you can see we separated D and I into a group, and we set as outgoing or fast paced, and we separate C and S into a group as reserved or slow paced. As you can see, who can tell me what D is what D symbolizes for? Who can tell me? Which is it's dominance. And for the I, it's influence. For the I, it's influence, as you can see here. And the S means stateless, and the C means compliance. And also, there's a very interesting direction here, which is that we can use these two directions. Task-oriented and people-oriented, to separate D and C together as task-oriented. That means that this type of people, they will focus on things more than I and S, that they will focus on people. Okay? So, I would like to ask you a question. Maxime, could you please come to stage? Okay, according to the brief introduction about this, can you make a guess what type of Maxime is? Maxime, are you an I?
I'm a strong I. And this means I like to be socialized, to be in group. I care about passion. It's typical for an I, it's true. Yeah, but I have also a question for you. Which type do you think Florence is? You're too smart, though. You prepared some things like no, not correct, but you have everything correct.
I wish that somebody can guess me like I or D or S. But okay, I'm a C, as you can see that. Although Maxime and I stand in the different direction, he's I and I'm a C, we still can cooperate with each other very well. And you might be very curious about what characteristics that C type has, or compliance this type has. So for the first thing, I care very much about detail.
And me as an I type, I hate it.
And for the second, you know what? I enjoy very much working myself.
And I enjoy more with people together.
And for the third, I think I really care about the procedure, and you know what? I really hate the unexpected surprise.
Yeah, and I love surprises. But, as you can see, we are really different, but still, like she told us, so she told you, we can still work really good together.
And that's because we know that each type of us, according to this, and we can use the right way to motivate each other. Like just my beginning, do you remember that I want every of you to give Maxime a big applause? That's because Maxime, as an I-type of person, he needs a crowd. He needs a crowd. Oh, agree with me? Maxime, are you motivated?
Yeah. But also, like Florence, I know she sometimes likes to work on herself and be perfectionist. So that's why I gave to her the PowerPoint presentation. And she really was like with every figure really correct, and I would like just put it on. So I think she did also a great job.
Thank thank you, but I don't prefer the compliment. Okay, so I would like to follow my procedure and going on. So, what is the type of D type of person or dominance? If I can use only one animal to analyze it, I would choose a lion. So what is? Because lion needs this kind of people. They need people's attention and they want to control everything. They want the power and power and power. And also because they focus on tasks. So they are sometimes insensitive to people. And this kind of people, because they set discipline themselves, so they really hate to be disciplined. As you can see here, they really hate to be disciplined. And this kind of people, sometimes they're really, really abrasive. And also, they talk in a very direct way. And what motivates this kind of people? Would you like to make a guess? What motivates this kind of people? Achievement could be power. Yes, power. That's a good answer. And so, motive should be control. If you offer them power, and they will like it. So, the next one, I would like to introduce influence. Just think of Maxime. Which animal would you think about it? Come to one animal.
It's horrible.
So, ready to see what Maxime is?
Monkey. A dog, a dolphin, or a monkey?
Okay, so let's see what Maxime is.
Imitation.
Why I choose Pika? Because you know, during my cooperation time with Maxime, he's very, very talkative. Want to show some his idea, a lot of idea. That's a compliment. That's a compliment. This kind of person, what characteristics are? For the first one, they're really socialized, and they really are enthusiastic. I believe that after Maxime's speech, you have shown how enthusiastic he is. And also, this kind of person, they need people to know them. They need people's anticipation. And also, they want to work in groups, like Maxime just mentioned. He loves teamwork. And this kind of people, also, they are very creative. They have many, many new ideas. And they're really careless about details. Okay. So what motivates this kind of people? Can you make a guess? Remember the... Yes. Revolution. It's... Sorry, I just care about my procedure, so I need to go on. What motivates them would be compliments. Okay, who in the seat think that you're an I person? Who? Raise your hands. I person. Okay, so this young lady, go.
Come on, you can go. Come on. Come on.
Give her a big applause.
And who was more I person? You?
Okay. No.
Nobody. Now,
Look nice today, and I like your makeup.
I really like your hair. It's important to give them sometimes compliments. So if you want to give them compliments, you can do it now.
Can give a young lady a compliment.
Come on, we are French, we need compliments.
Yes.
Come on, don't be shy. Just shoot something.
Yvonne, please give this young lady a compliment.
Like every day.
Sorry.
It's very
Could anybody give this young gentleman a gentleman there. Thank you. Yes. Could you please give me the compliment? Yes. Yes. And you give me the
How can everybody feel better? Thank you guys.
Give them a big applause again. And so, I will be going on to the road. So, about it. If I mention Satanist, I will mention an animal that is really cute, which lives in Australia. Which animal would you say? Koala.
Whoa.
Koala.
Yeah, it's correct. I thought the camera.
So why would you choose this? Because, as you may know, this animal or this type of person, they don't want to cross out of their comfort zone, or they want to follow step by step. They want a clear direction about it, and also they care about maintaining relationship. And also they care about, because you know this kind of people, they like to work in the groups and they care about the group's harmony. And also, if you want as type of people, standing in here, they will feel very nervousness. Okay, so what to motivate this kind of people? Should be stability. Okay, so let's move on. Sorry. Surprise. I said I had surprise. So compliance, I don't think about an animal, but it's an owl. Because we use this animal because this kind of animal we will make a symbolization of the care of how to plan these things. And also the care, like me, person like me, we care about the data and we care about how to make it systematic. And also we want, if you want me to do a thing, I want directly what the status and why you need me to do this. I care about the procedures. And also, I'm really careful of details, unlike I person. And I really care about the exactness, or you can say the accuracy. So I'm a little bit perfectionism. This kind of person that they are also the perfectionism. And also I'm logical thinking, like this type of person. So what to motivate people like us should be quality. Okay. So it's really important to start the rocket theory again, because I really wish that after Maxime's and my part, you can understand how to use the disc into the two-factor theory. As you can see here, okay, I want to focus on this part, the motivator. Which do you think that I type of person, like Maxime and like the young gentleman there, and what will you think about that? What can motivate them? Recognition. Yes, that's a good answer. That's brilliant. Because they want applause, they want a compliment. So you give them the recognition. Could be good. And can you think about it? What is the motivation you can give to people like us in a C-type? Work itself could be achievement. Also, yes, that's good. That's all the correct answer. Because I might focus on the text itself and I care about the quality. So if the quality is good, I might be satisfied. And after the introduction, I would like you to separate into two persons in a group to have a brainstorming. As we can see the rules here, I would like two people in a group. Can facilitator tell me to do so? One person plays as A, and A plays the role of S-type of person. And the other plays the role of D-type of person. Do I make myself clear? Yes? Okay. So, we will do like this. As using, for example, Maxime is 9 and I am a C, so he will motivate me and I will think about how to motivate Maxime. Okay, so you two people in a group and facilitator help me to separate into A, B, A, B.
We will do it really short, just 2-3 minutes. So start talking with maybe your neighbor. Make sure that everybody has 2 people and make a little discussion on how I can motivate. I'm really important to do a good job because you can choose to become a France.
Just take one.
How was your partner?
We didn't have time to discuss. We took 2 minutes to just choose a later.
And the one group we did discuss.
Yes, we didn't discuss. But I think you would.
Okay, so instead we're a little bit running out of time, so there's no time for sharing, and I'm going to make a summary. So what is about our workshop? There are 2 main goals for our workshop. So the first one is that we really wish you to know that motivation is a really important key for you to be a successful student. And the second is that you need to think about how you can motivate your partners, your teammates, or even when you go to work, and how you can motivate your subordinates by using the two-factor theory and how to use them according to this analysis. So this is the end.
Okay. Wait. I want to say one thing more. I hope you get to know which type you are. If you're not, you can come afterwards to us and we can maybe give you some more information about it. We really want to thank you because you are a wonderful crowd, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.